Okay, welcome to You Know What I Hate by Shebug2. This is going to be a new web series I'm starting, hopefully, about stuff that really, really ticks me off. I'm sorry for my webcam being so slow. I don't know why it's so slow, I don't like it, but I can't do anything about it. So, today's episode is about Mary-Stues and Gary-Stues. You know, the people, the original characters and all, who really it's just wow. If you don't like character bashing like on Kagome from Inuyasha and Sakura from Naruto, you better just turn this video off, please. And please don't leave hate comments about how, oh, they're doing their best. I don't care, really. If they can't make a good character, they should get someone else to do it for them. Okay. Now, one of the most famous Mary-Stu type of things is being fused with another animal. Is being fused with an animal, like Nikos, Inus, being fused with foxes, stuff like that. Kitsunes, I couldn't think of the name. Like this one Mary-Stu my cousin was telling me about. My cousin said that this Mary-Stu she was fused with a cat, and she was sent back in time to the Crusades. It was an Assassin's Creed original character. Like I said, she was part cat, and me and my cousin are thinking, if you're part cat in the Crusade era, you are gonna be burned. You will not even have a chance to interact with Altair or Malik or any of them. Even if you do, they're gonna kill you and burn you just for having the ears and tail. And there was one OC, I forgot where she was from. I forgot what, I think it was a TV show. But she had purple hair that was natural. That's what gets on my nerves too. Natural, outrageous hair colors, like Sakura, for instance. Sakura Haruno has bubblegum pink hair. How the crap does a girl get bubblegum pink hair? How? Unless she dyed it, and she just never told anyone that she dyed it, there's no way. Kisame has blue hair because he is part fish. Actually, I don't know, but it fits him. If they gave Sakura a different color hair, it would probably still fit her. So there is really no reason for her to have pink hair. And plus, I just hate Sakura and pink. And Mary-Stues that have outrageously unique powers that are perfect for them and perfect for the story, but they don't use them. Like Kagome. You know, in the first episode of Inuyasha, she was able to blast the centipede lady off of her by using Kikyo's powers that were transferred to her. And then she has Kikyo's bow and arrow techniques. No, what she does is, Inuyasha! Inuyasha! Every 5 minutes. She does not try and defend herself. She does not take her bow and arrow off her back and go, no. What she does is, Inuyasha! Inuyasha, help me! Girl, you are a disgrace to female characters everywhere by doing that. Seriously. Sorry for my language, but grow some balls, Kagome. The other reason I hate her is because when she went back in time, she just didn't care. Like, oh no, I ended up in the feudal era, oh, let's go help the demons, la 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 la. No, no, what you do, what any rational person would do, I would do this. If you were suddenly transported back to the feudal era, or wherever you lived, for me it'd be the colonial era, whatever. If you were transported back in time, what you would do is you would probably cry in a corner. Or you would get really mad and start kicking walls, screaming, running around like a chicken with its head cut off. Girl, you do not just go fight demons out of nowhere. It's just, good lord. Okay. I'm telling you, these are probably going to be long series because I can go on forever about this stuff. These episodes are probably going to be very long. And I'm sorry for like really long I'm sorry for sort of long pauses. I do this like right away when I think of it so I don't forget it. Okay. Let's see. Said I hate bad hair colors. I hate the main thing about Gary-Stues that I really hate is that all the canon characters are in love with her. Or if there's like two groups, the leader of both groups is in love with her. Like Isabella Swan from Twilight. She is probably the perfect example of a Gary-Stu. Edward is in love with her. Jacob is in love with her. Has like everyone wants to be friends with her. All the vampires and werewolves, even though she doesn't care. She's not supposed to care anyway. And then, when she gets turned into a vampire, this is a spoiler for anyone who hasn't finished the book or anything. When she becomes a vampire, her power is to be able to block all other powers. That is why Edward cannot read her mind. It's just, no. Alright, no. And Hetalia OCs. If you're gonna make a Hetalia OC, make a practical one. I forgot what I was gonna say about it, actually. Don't make Russia the evil guy all the time, okay? Russia is not evil. Russia is not supposed to be evil. I mean, sure, my interpretation of Russia is that he's lonely and he just wants some companionship. Like he said in either Season 1 or Season 2. His best friend growing up was a yak. He was all alone. If you show him some affection at all, he's gonna make sure he never leaves you alone. Okay? And when you make a stereotypical Hetalia original character, do not make them so stereotypical that it makes people mad at you. Like, I think that's what happened with South Korea. Wait, no. It's because South Korea touched Japan's boob, I think. Wait, Japan's chest. Japan doesn't have boobs. Sorry. Like my Kumadura hat. Anyway. This is to all the people out there. This next message is to all the people out there who have had encounters with people who will bash your Gary-Stues. Try and make them closer to normal than you used to. Like, if your OC character has cat ears and cat tail, pink hair, blue, green, and it's natural, and it shouldn't be for that certain thing, change it to a more practical color, or at least let them dye their hair. That would be better. If they have special powers, like this one Assassin's Creed OC. Her necklace is part of the Apple of Eden, and it sends her back in time. That's what started this. That Assassin's Creed original character had she didn't dress like an assassin. See, she had combat boots with heels. the courtesans from Assassin's Creed 2 and so on, she dressed like them but skimpier. Assassins don't dress like that. And then alright, my cousin told me about her, so I don't know a lot. But she was sent back to the Renaissance with Ezio. And then said one time when she was with Ezio, she got a text message from her grandmother. Back then, even if your phone still has power, there are no cell towers. There's no way you're gonna get text messages or anything. Said she got a text message from her grandmother saying, if you're reading this, you're an assassin. And then she texts back, okay, Grandma, and then sends the thing. What? Even if you do get a text from your grandma back then, and it says you're an assassin, no, you do not just go, okay, Grandma. What you do is, you gotta start screaming like, what the crap is going on here? When was I an assassin? What? Who? When? You're gonna start freaking out, and you're gonna draw people's attention, and they're gonna chase after you, probably. Or they're gonna start throwing things at you, telling you to shut up. But, no. Gary-Stues, they'll just stand there and say, okay, I'm an assassin. Go ahead and go with it. Or a person who is really, really crazy and is really easy to accept stuff. Oh my god, I'm in this 11 minutes. Like I said, I can go on and on for this stuff. A few more minutes won't hurt. Nah, I better stop. Okay, so this was You Know What I Hate, Obvious Gary-Stues and Gary-Stues, which I really only talked about Gary-Stues. Gary-Stues, it's basically the same thing as a Gary-Stu except for a guy. Okay? All that crap I just said, it's same for guys. Okay? Okay. My camera is so slow, I'm very sorry. So, I hope you enjoyed this, and like I said, don't even bother leaving hateful comments about, oh, you shouldn't be bashing other people's original characters. I don't care. The face is weird. And I don't care if you're gonna vote this down. This is really just for me and people like me and my cousin who really hate Gary-Stues, like Kagome Sakura, which she's sort of a Gary-Stu in my book. Really? I just hate Sakura. So, that was my episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe, maybe. If I get enough subscribers, or if I get enough likes, I will do another episode. Hasta la pasta!